Hello, Happy New Year. Welcome to 2026. So, I hope all the New Year resolutions that you have made for this year, that you actually put them to good use. I hope so. Like my Nigerian people will say, Benedicta, show me way. I'm ready to show you way now. I hope you'll follow. I want to share with you how I moved from one LinkedIn profile view to being a UN panelist. For starters, do you have a LinkedIn account? Is it functional? By mere looking at your LinkedIn account or first glance at your Facebook page, will I know what you do? Okay, before you defend yourself, let me go back to the story. How I moved from one LinkedIn profile view to being a UN panelist. So for a person who is positioning for opportunities, I always try to ensure that my LinkedIn is up to date. I try. Make posts, connect with people. So in fact, someone saw how much I was engaging on LinkedIn and recommended me for a free 6 months LinkedIn premium subscription. I don't know how she did it, but when she had the opportunity, she asked me if I was interested, sent me a link, and that was it. So it gave me an opportunity to optimize my account, to maximize my accounts, ensure I got better connections, get into some inboxes, send cold emails and messages, etc. So another thing I do is that when I notice that people view my LinkedIn profile, I view back, and if their profile is interesting for me, I send connection requests. If you know LinkedIn, you know that these things happen from time to time. So if the person who viewed has an interesting profile or looks like the kind of person I want to work with, or works with an organization I'd like to work with, or is just doing naturally well in their own lane, I send connection requests. So one of such days, I noticed that an organization that I had volunteered with in Nigeria, 2 people from that organization in the diaspora viewed my profile. So I thought, okay, I sent connection request. They accepted, but unlike before, this time I did not send a message. Just so you learn, I send cold emails. Like I mentioned, cold emails mean the person may not know you, you don't know them, but maybe you want to connect because you have like a shared goal, or maybe the person is working where you are interested in, or you would like to connect for a specific reason. You can send cold emails. But this time to say, oh, hey, good to connect with you. This is what I do. I hope to stay in touch. Because sometimes the connections you have at that instant may not necessarily be useful in the instant, but might be useful in the near future. So it's good to always stay in touch, and keep the communication neutral. So this time I didn't reach back. I just waited after the connection was accepted. And then I have a 9 to 5. So by the time I was waiting to take my bus home, I saw that they had sent a message 5-6 hours before. Like, oh my God, I was almost beating myself up. Like, how did I miss this kind of opportunity? You heard me say I have a 9 to 5. That means I work full time. I am not saying don't focus on your job and go around scrolling on social media looking for opportunities. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying that the little time you have to go for a coffee break or you go to the toilet, there are things that should be important to you that you can check quickly. Your email, LinkedIn, did you get any message, something like that, any notification. So apparently they had recommended me. They needed someone who had experience with sexual reproductive health, a young person from Africa. That's how I ended up being the youngest panelist in the room at a UNFPA panel in Berlin, Germany. The 2 years experience of my 2 years master's experience, which culminated into my master thesis, was enough. My bachelor's thesis was enough. The years of volunteering with organizations, planning programs, designing and executing projects, working as ad hoc staff was enough to get me in the room, to get me on a panel with high-level professionals, being the youngest and the only person from the Global South on that panel. What have you learned? Create a LinkedIn account, yes. Stay visible, yes. Read your messages, connect with people, continue to build yourself, and that opportunity you're looking for will find you this year. Happy New Year.